Hey, how's it going, folks? Stacker Noob UK back once again with another silver stacking video. Hope you're all doing really well. Now, very excited to tell you that it's a sunny day in London for once. It's an actual sunny Sunday morning. Beautiful stuff. It's been absolutely awful here the last few weeks, but it's nice now. Anyway, so thank you very much for coming along today. The box in front of you is something that I ordered about a month ago, actually. It's from eldoradocoins.de. And it took a month to arrive just because they were waiting on some stock arriving of a beastly nature. Let's put it that way. So I have scored into this box already. So why don't we get cracking and see what's inside. Now, I've already scored into it. I haven't actually been in it yet. So let's have a look in here. Very excited for this. This will be adding to some stuff that I already have, so let's see what we got. That looks to be just, I think that is probably, okay, so let's start with this. Alright, so this looks like it's probably got 2 coins in it. Oh, I'm very excited for it. It's one of these in particular I'm extremely excited about. I think it looks wicked, this particular coin, so let's hope that I'm not disappointed. Alright, so we're nearly in. Okay, we've got 2 coins here, so I'll take that one out first and then put that one aside over there. Okay, so the first coin to show you is the Marvel Series Hulk coin. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool. So I've got one that's been, it's still got, there we go, still got that wrap. So when I saw this, of course I had to have it. I've got all the other Marvel coins, of course, so far. So here they are here. They're not in any particular order here. Let me just, here we go. So that's the first 6 that came out in the series. Then they released the Hulk. So I was always sort of confused as to whether they were going to release another set of coins from this series, because originally I think they were only supposed to be doing 6, but they went up to, well, 7, so I assume they're going for 12 now. There's plenty of other characters they can look at, of course, but the Hulk is obviously one of the fan favourites, so it makes sense to at least do that. I'm trying to open this case here because a couple of little scuffs on the outside, and I wanted to see the actual lovely mintness of it. The scuffs are definitely on the case. I've just had a look. But there we go, so that's a pretty cool one. Honestly, it's not quite as nice as I was hoping in the flesh. Like, the online images of this look really wicked. And it's decent, like, it's a decent coin, don't get me wrong. It's better than, well, I don't know, let's say Deadpool. I mean, I just think Deadpool's awful. They could have done so much better with Deadpool. It's a real shame. It's not going to compete with Thor for me, though. Thor is still the best looking coin. I just think the mixture of the sort of matte finish and the reflective finish is just gorgeous in Thor. I'm also a big fan of Iron Man. The Iron Man one is decent for a similar reason. I think I understand it with Hulk. It's difficult to find any areas that they could have went matte finish with it. Still a decent job. Still a very nice coin. So there we go. That is 7 coins in the Marvel series now. Very excited to keep going with that. Lovely stuff. Right, let's get these off camera because we've got more to go. So the next coin we have is, I believe, I want to say, I'm just counting the other ones I've got here. This is, that'll be the 8th coin in the series, so I think there's only 2 after this. We have the 2-ounce Silver Queen's Beast line of Mortimer, the white line of Mortimer, should I say. Now, the original images for this online, I was somewhat disappointed with. It just looked a bit kind of boring, especially when you compare it to the now infamous line of England, which is just incredibly detailed and beautiful. But actually, the white line is just, actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's naturally let down by the fact that the plainness of its shield there. Nothing that it can do about that, of course. Very good. Is this cap openable? Yeah, I think it is. Let's have a look if we can have a nice minty look at this coin. There we go. So there we go. And we've got a really good condition one here as well. Very pleased with that. gorgeous. Actually, it's actually quite a nice coin. I'm warming to it already. Like, I wasn't impressed when I first saw this online, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Beautiful. It's hard to be angry at any of the Queen's Beasts, even the sort of the last couple, which, you know, people have kind of had a bit to say about the last few ones. I'd say specifically the Yale, the Falcon, and the White Lion. I think people were less than appreciative of these, but actually, the more I look at them, the more I think that they're wicked. So let's line these up then. Let's have a look at what we are looking at so far. So I think it's Yale, Falcon, Lion. I guess I'll do it like this actually. Then Bull goes there. We have Lion, Griffin, my favourite one by a long, long way, Unicorn, and Dragon. So you might be able to see that we're getting a little bit of toning going on in the early ones now. I can especially see it on the Dragon actually. Look at that. So, but that's actually fine. I actually don't mind that at all. It's just toning. It's not ugly milk spotting or anything like that. And these coins can be prone to a bit of milk spotting. So, see, I think actually there's one right there, like right in the corner, a little milk spot. Never mind. That's actually toning up quite nicely. I quite like that actually. The Griffin's going that way as well, I can see. So, decent. So there we go. There's 8 of the 10. Only 2 more to go. We should get both of these within the next 6 to 8 months or so. Very much looking forward to that. All right, moving on. Within the package. So, let's see what else we got in here. So this is... What's this? What's this? Oh, okay, right. Well, this is something completely unexpected. Eldorado Coins does it again. They have chucked in an empty, I assume, yes, empty mint tube for Libertads, silver Libertads. That is wicked. I'm very, very pleased with that. Now, the reason they've done this is that when I originally ordered a little while ago, I basically said, I'm after a mint tube for Libertads. Have you got any spare that I can buy off of you before I pay? Because when you buy off of Eldorado, you pay in directly by sort of a normal bank transfer, like you would pay your friends like back home. They have a UK bank account you just pay directly into. And I asked them if I could maybe add on, you know, a few pounds just to get hold of a tube, because these are quite difficult to find in the UK. I find, or not for a decent price at least. Like I see these going for like £7-8 easily on eBay. So I just wanted to see if they had any spare. They said they didn't have any, and they went and chucked one in the parcel for me. So thank you very much, Eldorado. That's wicked. You guys really know how to do your customer service. I tell you what, because I didn't pay for that, and that's actually really helped me out. So thank you very much for that. Anyway, right, let's get into the main event. I think it's this one here. There we go. There's definitely nothing else in here. So, this is a big one. Can you guess what might be in here? Well, let's see if I can tear into it, because it's very well packaged. Okay, folks, I'm back after trying for about 3 or 4 minutes to tear into that packaging. It's extremely well packaged. Very, very grateful, of course. So, our final piece to show you is not a piece of cardboard. It is the 10-ounce silver Falcon of the Plantagenets. And, I mean, it literally is a beast, of course. It's extremely well packaged again. Look how they've done this. They've, like, shrunk wrapped it around cardboard. Which is wicked. And they've even insulated it with a little foamage. Very, very pleased with the packaging. Right, here we go. So here we are. 10 ounces. 999 fine silver in the form of the Falcon of the Plantagenets. So I'm just having a look here. Is that a scratch on the coin itself? I don't think so. Hard to tell. I don't think so, but anyway, let's have a look at this in all its details. So look at again, the 10-ounce versions of these really bring out the details of the Queen's Beast. That feathering is unbelievable. Let's try and find the... let's have a look if we can find the 2-ounce to compare it to. Here we go. So, here's the 2-ounce. And when you look carefully, you can see the sort of feathering detail, but you don't really notice it when you're just looking at it like this. It's just like, oh, yeah, okay, that's decent. But then when you look at it up close, look at that. Fantastic. Even here, look. Beautiful detailing. Beautiful stuff. Now let's have a look at the quality control, because the Royal Mint did of course have some issues with these. So once again we see fat splooging on one side, and it gets significantly thinner in other places, like here for example. It's a real shame that they just haven't bothered to sort this out. It's a real shame. But never mind, it's still an absolutely gorgeous piece. I mean, look how thick it is there compared to like there. Still a beautiful piece, of course, with the now famous radial design on the reverse. Queen in all her glory. Very nice. See, the Falcon really was an unpopular choice when it was first released, but I actually don't mind it. I think it's alright. I think it's alright. So let's see if we can line all these up. So we now have, how many have we got now? 6 of these. So let's line these up in the order from which they are due to be shown. So there's the bull. And then we got a unicorn, lion, griffin, and the dragon. That is a bloody sight for sore eyes, and look at that. That there is 60 ounces of fine Royal Mint silver. Unfortunately, they haven't fixed the thickness issues that all started with the lion, as you can see. Very thick that end. Weirdly thin on the other end. And it happens for all of them, actually. I've yet to see a 10-ounce Queen's piece where that isn't the case. But there you go, they're still beautiful pieces, aren't they? So there you go, guys, that's it. That's my order from EldoradoCoins.de. Another successful purchase, I think. Unfortunately, I did pick up all of my purchases right at the peak of the last silver bull run. Yeah, about 4 weeks ago now. So I paid a little bit more than what I would have liked to. From memory, I think I paid about £230, something like that. This was about 170, 180, 175 this was. £175 in total that cost me. Then the white lion cost me nearly 40. The Hulk cost me around £20. So yeah, it was something like £230 in total. So not a bad spend, but a little bit more than what I would like to spend for 13 ounces. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching that. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly have. The Queen's Piece collection is nearing completion, and we've just embarked on another, what I think is 6 coins for the Marvel series. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thank you very much, and cheers.